is Ben, the Naked Chef from Tioman, and today we are going to make a nice marble cake. All right. So what we need, let's go over the ingredients. We will start with some soft butter. Margarine will do. It's up to you. But of course, if you do butter, make sure it is unsalted butter. And we need to have 225 grams of that. Yeah. And make sure you have a digital scale. It makes it a lot easier to measure all the ingredients. On top of this, we will put in 200 grams of fine sugar or castered sugar. So just put it in, and what we're going to do is we're going to mix this now into a nice creamy consistency. A hand mixer, of course, is great if you have one. If you have a larger stand mixer, that's fine as well. So just give it a nice mix, and well, I'm just gonna come around here to to give you guys a nice look of this, and we can even go a bit faster. Okay. Yeah, so it has this nice creamy consistency here, which is perfect. Now, once we have this done, you can see it's fairly quickly. We will crack in 4 eggs, and just make sure that you check each of those eggs before you put them in. So this is 1 egg, and as before, just slowly mix it in, and this will give us this beautiful fluffy consistency, which is really nice. So there's 1 egg. All right. So that. Now the fresher the eggs, of course, the better your cake will be. You know, get some nice free range egg. And egg number 3. And you know what? Just speed up that thing. 3 and 4. Yeah. So put these 2 eggs in, and let's incorporate them. Yeah. We start slow. Don't want this to be splashing around, and then we increase the speed nicely. Look at that. Just look at this beautiful consistency. And that will give us this this nice fluffy cake. Now, this teaspoon of vanilla. Yeah. So I just go like that, a little. That will do. Incorporate. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in flour. We have baking flour. This is not a strong flour. We were looking here at 9 to 10 or 10 grams per kilo. You can get that in any of your grocery. What we're going to do is we're going to add to this we're gonna add one and a half baking powder. A little bit more that will do. And the baking powder will just create those nice bubbles and that will make it rise. Now what we're gonna do is, well, I think where's the sieve when you need it? Anyway, so we just incorporate this. Normally I would sieve it, but this is super fine. Yeah. Put this in. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this is a fantastic cake. It only has about a baking time of 15 minutes at 190. This is a quick thing you can do in the morning and goes very well with your coffee that you guys are enjoying so much. Yeah. So once this is incorporated, lastly we're gonna put a little bit of milk, and it's calling for 4 tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, when it comes to ingredients, we try to stick to the recipe, but if we for instance put a little bit more butter in, it will just make it more softer. You know, it's going to go easy on the egg because that will obviously harden and make it heavier, which you don't want. Yeah. So let's look at this. Can you guys see this? Now that is fantastic. Now we will now take about a third of this. Right. Oh, you taste that vanilla in there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put cocoa powder because it's marble cake. So let's say we have cocoa and we have vanilla. So just sprinkle 1.5 tablespoons. And again here you can just wing it. If you want the stronger flavor, you can put a bit more in, and then just slowly mix this. Okay. Just look at that. This comes together. And just give it a really nice stir. This is so easy. I always thought that baking is also my mom, how easy it was for her, and actually once you try it you realize, wow, it's actually a lot easier. Yeah, so here we go. This is our cocoa dough, and now what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the form. Darling, well, I'm gonna Alright guys, sorry for the short break. So here we go. We have the baking tray, and what we're going to do is just take a brush. You can take one of these traditional brushes or one of those silicone. All you need to do is just take a bit of butter, in this case it's margarine, and what we're going to do is just put it on the walls. Even though this is a non-stick baking form or tray, it still sticks, and it just makes it a lot easier to take it out. Now, especially for the bottom, what I do is I just take baking paper, baking sheet, just cut it and then just stick it to the bottom, just like that. Doesn't have to be pretty, as long as it sticks on the bottom. And that, just use a bit of margarine to plaster it against the wall. So look at that, that's beautiful. Alright, so now we have that in place. What we're going to do is we're going to put a half of the vanilla in here. And I did forgot to tell you guys, we forgot a pinch of salt. So actually, while I was taking a short break, I added this a small pinch of salt. Yeah, so don't forget that. My apologies for that. It's getting a little bit excited, and as I said, all my videos are one take. I don't do many takes, and since I'm not a good editor, I just shoot them, I post them, so they're a bit raw. My apologies. In the future, I will try to post a bit more aesthetic or nicer videos. But that's what I have to do. Yeah. So we will then put the chocolate in the center. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Chocolatey. Look at this. There's so much air incorporated into this. This is fantastic. If everything would be that easy, huh? No. Just gonna scrape everything out. And I'm gonna leave a little bit in this pan, because the kids always love to lick it. That always reminds us of my time at home, where we were fighting for who is going to get to lick the spoons. Now. All right, so that's beautiful. Yep. So that is chocolate, and now we're going to just add the balance of the vanilla. Ah, look at that. Just look at that. Pretty easy, yeah? And the one thing that I forgot to do is I needed to preheat actually the oven to 190. I haven't done that, and my lovely assistant is nowhere to be seen. I guess my assistant is taking another nap here. Well, I need decent help nowadays. Okay. Yeah, and just take the last bit as well. And this is it. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Now, if you have, just take a wooden stick, just take a metal, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go across like this and just what it does, it just mixes the chocolate with the vanilla. Yeah, then just okay. All right, now this will go into the oven 55 minutes or until a wooden stick will come out cleanly. If it comes out moist, you know, don't take it, it will just collapse. So want to make sure whatever you stick in there is going to come out nice and clean. We're going to put it in the center of the oven, top and bottom heat, as I said, at 190. So preheat it first. So I'm gonna make a cut here, and I will come back when that baby is done. So I see you in a short while. I'm back, and just look at this beautiful marble cake that we made together. And as I said, you know, you want to wait for it to cool down a little bit, and then I'm just gonna just cut right into it. And just look at this beauty, fluffy, with that nice chocolatey center. Oh, that's good. Woo. Yeah. So now it's your turn. I hope you guys have fun baking with Ben, and don't worry. In the next couple of days I will be posting another video, maybe a lemon cake or something else. Remember, do help, subscribe. It's just for fun actually. See what I can do with this channel. Yeah. So greetings from Tillman, and peace out.